crack on?
Fiddling.
What's this one?
Wind chimes.
There we go.
Episode 9, wind chimes.
Episode 9. What's been going on?
I mean, the world's run by elite paedophiles.
There we go. That's the first question.
I mean, this comes out in 2 weeks, so it's probably, I don't know what will have happened by then. Probably nothing. It seems like nothing's really happening with all these paedophiles that are getting caught.
I know.
You know?
No,
I gone too deep too quick.
No, I'm just...
It's all I've been reading about. All I've seen online is just Epstein files.
Epstein's everywhere, isn't he?
Everywhere.
AI everywhere.
Even
Epstein.
on Fortnite. I can't even play Fortnite without Epstein being involved.
But it's getting to the point now where you're thinking, so stuff comes up and you just have to, is this AI? Is this AI?
So I think that's why they pushed it off so long, releasing the files, because they've obviously had them. But if you leave it long enough for AI to get good enough, then people can start blagging, like Trump's already said.
AI.
It's all AI. Don't fucking believe any of it. It's all a hoax.
It's people are going to be, honestly, people are going to be like, and this isn't, I know people are probably already doing this, they're going to be shagging AI soon, shagging it.
Oh, it's definitely already happening.
Like
making their own porn on AI and shit like that.
Making their own porn, shagging AI. So, but isn't that scary? Is that what kills the whole world?
That's what the Matrix is, yeah, definitely.
Because no one's reproducing then, either.
Because you don't have to, you can just get a shag. It's like, do you get what I mean?
It's mad, but it's mad that the whole world...
No one's going to bother trying to have sex if you've got a robot that's pretty much real female or male or whatever.
Isn't it crazy that the whole
you could
world...
just go, hey, fucking wank me off, and it goes, okay, and it'll wank you off better than anything's ever wanked you off.
Yeah. Does it wank me off with a twist and suck?
Yeah, it'll fucking blow your head off. And you'll be like, fuck this. I don't have to talk to women anymore.
I want it to feel like I've got my dick in a velvet pipe.
Yeah. And it'll feel lovely.
Yeah, but isn't it crazy that
And then it'll go, oh, do you want a fucking cheese and ham toasty? Pull that out of its belly, and you'll be like, this is the bet. Why am I even asked about trying to pick up birds anymore?
Yeah, but isn't it weird?
And then we all claps because no one's making babies.
That our whole, the humans, the whole life, most people's 90%, maybe I don't know, I'm making a percentage up there, is the whole thing is just to shag.
Yeah, that's all anything is.
Power.
Life is just anything. All animals in the world, killing, eating, shagging.
But
that's
what I'm saying is, so if you
and where are you going? I'm going to need to pay me taxes. Fuck off! I'm not paying taxes anymore because there's pedophiles everywhere.
If someone said to you, right, you can be a billionaire, but you're not allowed sex ever again.
Yeah, I just buy.
Oh, would you become a billionaire? Would you just yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, would you?
I think so.
I was expecting you to say no.
Full, I'm not allowed any contact ever.
You're just not allowed sex.
But I can get wanked off, sucked off.
Not by women,
Foot jobs.
No, you're not allowed to. No, not allowed. You're not allowed to do anything sexual with a woman or a man.
I think we're close enough to robots.
You take it.
Yeah.
You take it now, yeah, £1 billion.
Probably, yeah.
Take the blue pill.
Yeah, I'll probably take it.
Take the $1 billion.
I'm getting old now.
Suck my cock, Gary.
I'm getting old now. The testosterone's on the way down. I'm like, yeah, I'll take money over sex now.
Do you know what my old gaffer used to say to me about testosterone? That one day you just not asked about it.
Yeah.
That's what I think that was just his excuse.
Well, good friend of the pod, Mick McNeil.
All right.
He in the Fringe, he kept calling me asexual because I wasn't asked about trying to shag birds and that.
Yeah.
He was going, you're definitely asexual, you.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I was like, what if I've just hit an age where my testosterone's just gone, and I'm like, do you know what? I'm not that arsed
content
anymore. Content, yeah, happy,
content,
chilling,
just chills. Yeah.
Just get me fucking Gluck 6000 to fuck me every night, and then.
Yeah. Do you think? Do you think that's why? I have a theory as well that not with sex, but I have a theory with long-term relationships. When I say long-term, I mean 45, 50 years plus.
Yeah.
Old school relationships. Yeah. If you look at most of the old men in them relationships, they're just in the garden all the time.
Yeah.
Just if they've got a garden.
Sexual aggression out on the weeds.
Yeah, they're doing that, they've also got
digging the hole. Oh, yeah, you like that? You fucking.
And they've got an allotment. But do you think that's because
they go and wank there? It's a place for them to go and wank quietly. Spent too much time in the shed. It's the wank shed.
How long have you spent with them daffodils?
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah. I used to think, oh, do you think
Daffodils, don't fucking talk back.
Yeah. Carrot up his ass. But do you think it's because, like, do you think they've found the? Do you think at that age they've found the? Oh, this is like chill. This is because when you look at it when you're younger, you think.
I do think it's a testosterone thing. I think.
No, but when you look at that when you're younger, you're like fucking boring bastards. Boring bastards.
Yeah, but now it's like, nah, that's the life that.
And then
a little bit plot of land, grow veg and that.
Especially if there's a bit of sun on your face.
Oh yeah.
Do you know, a bit of sun in your face? And sometimes there's old schoolers will have, like, they might have a can, you know what I mean? They might have a can, or they might have a cup of tea, a can, have a smoke, whatever they're doing.
Yeah,
and
just getting whiffed and just potting plants.
you know, just chilled and having a chat with people.
But also that comes with they probably got a decent bit of money in the bank.
I don't know if there's allotments in shitholes. I've seen,
No, I know,
and they're always on fire.
To have the time.
They're always on fire.
Yeah. So that's all the wives that fuming. To have the time to just spend on an allotment like 6 days a week or whatever, you've got to have like a decent pension or something. Like you can't.
I used to not be able to say no, right? And when I was working on this old man's house years ago when I was an apprentice, when I was a plasterer.
You actually suck him off and you couldn't say no.
No, nearly as bad as that, right? And he, and my old gaffer Craig, he thought it was the funniest thing ever because obviously he was like, he knew that I didn't like tomatoes. And so I'm plastering the ceiling in the house. I must be 17-year-old. Craig's in there. We're talking away, and you know, like just a customer talking to us. And he's like, probably dead, this guy now, bless him. But I've just made that up, but he probably is. You know what I mean? Because he was an old fella at the time. And he goes, he comes upstairs and he's telling Craig about, like, oh, I've grew these in the greenhouse. And he's on about all the stuff he's grown. And Craig was into all that as well. He was like, oh, I like all that type of stuff. You know, likes his farm and stuff and all that. And he goes, wicked. And he goes, oh, I've got some lovely tomatoes. And Craig, just for a joke, went, oh, James will have one of them. You know, like, like I laugh. But then because he's like an old friendly guy, like came back upstairs.
Loads of tomatoes.
And he just had like a load of these like cherry tomatoes, but they were like quite biggish. And I went, oh, mint, mate. And he was like, try one of them, and they're lovely. And, you know, his hand's like shaking. His hand was shaking towards him. And I was like, yeah. Craig's like, go on then, son. And this is it. I said it felt like someone smelled like a bit like bit and spunk had hit me in the mouth.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it was just like, and I was like, oh yeah, mint. He's like, do you want some more? I was like, nah,
that's enough tomato for me.
I took a bag of tomatoes home for my mum or something, you know, at the time. My mum was alright.
Did your mum like them?
She likes spunk, so yeah.
No. Oh, it's just like getting spunk in the mouth. It's a good tagline for your tomatoes then.
Yeah. So, but not that old fella. To be fair to him, he found out I was boxing at the time, and he said, "Oh, I've got just a thing for you." And I wonder if I've still got this. I wonder if it'll be worth any money. There's an old fighter called Jack Dempsey, a heavyweight boxer, and he was called the Manasseh Mauler because he started off as a hobo. He was a tramp.
Right.
He ended up becoming heavyweight champion of the world. This is years ago.
Yeah.
And that's how he made his money fighting.
Heavyweight tramp.
Yeah, heavyweight tramp. Mike Tyson loved it. Mike Tyson loved him. Right. Mike Tyson like Jack Dempsey. No, but he liked Jack Dempsey because apparently he used to train like in a lowered cage to make his legs bigger, and he was only little, and he used to wear his opponents down. He was just constantly.
He trained in a what?
Oh, he used to lower the cage. Apparently, I don't know how true this is. I don't know if it's an old myth.
Cage?
He used to put a lowered cage in, so he'd be squatting all the time when he was fighting.
So his
legs were like, were just heavy, you know. That's what they say about him because he used to fight a bit like that, you know. He'd take a lot of shots on his shoulders, and a bit like Rocky Marciano used to. They'd instead of they'd get hit in the face, but they'd block a lot with the shoulders and stuff. Yeah. And but this guy was like, "Oh, you'll want this more than me, son." He was lovely, this old bloke, to be fair, apart from the tomatoes. And he gave us
no, he was lovely giving you the tomatoes. You didn't like tomatoes,
and I didn't tell him.
Still a lovely thing.
And he gave me he said, I was in New York when I was in the war or something, and he's like, and I went to a restaurant in New York, and it was Jack Dempsey's bar, and Jack Dempsey had bought a bar in New York, and he gave me an old menu signed off Jack Dempsey.
Really, yeah.
And I think I don't know where I put it.
You just binned it.
It'd be fucking worth a fortune, you know.
Binned it with the tomatoes.
He's dead off
his
No, I didn't. Fuck you,
straight in the bin.
No, I put it up.
Come give me these tomatoes and this
old
ass menu.
I had it next to me boxing trophies for years, but I don't know if it's just like, you know, gone. No, like looking at it, why do I want that cheeseburgers?
Yeah, just looking at the price of everything, being like, God, what a time to be alive then.
Yeah.
It seemed like a good time, but also a bad time to be alive.
Yeah, with like AIDS and stuff.
AIDS, you know, no one really knew about like asbestos and that and lead
asbestos, yeah.
and all that. But
I don't even think I knew about that when I
also
was
just being able to just like disappear.
I don't even think I knew
I feel
about
like that'd be a
asbestos
good thing.
when I was scraping ceilings, plastering.
Yeah.
I didn't used to wear a mask.
Well, our school got shut down for a bit because of asbestos and that. Like,
You used to scrape all the, you know, the artex of the ceilings
yeah.
as a plaster. I didn't used to wear a mask. It'd be a bit weird wearing a werewolf one, wouldn't it?
But it's just like, what now do we have that in 20 years they'd be like, guys, you shouldn't have been having Wi-Fi all around you all the time. Everywhere.
COVID jabs.
COVID jabs. Don't get me started on the vaccines. But like, yeah, like vapes maybe. I know I'm on the vapes now.
CBD vapes, them type of things.
CBD,
I take
yeah,
CBD. I like
yeah.
my CBD. You're too much heavy on the weed, aren't you?
I'm on the THC, mate. Real bad man.
You're the strong stuff, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd like to just get. I've never been stoned in my life. I'd like to just get stoned one pod session.
We're gonna do when we start a Patreon. We'll start doing like drug episodes and like have a
slowly get me onto heroin.
Get bladdered.
Just slowly get me onto heroin.
I just want to get you bladdered and see what you start coming out with.
Oh, I'll just becoming.
Just trying to fight me.
Start just coming out with everything. I just turn it with 1950s old blow.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, having an allotment, knowing how to grow veg and all that. I like the idea of that, but like I say, just haven't got.
You'd want to grow weed in it though, wouldn't you?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
There must be some old fellas growing weed.
Growing your own veg and that. Even have your own like chickens and that would be decent.
I was laughing because
free eggs and all that.
There's an allotment near where my little girl lives. Because obviously, I was separated from my first missus. I've got my oldest child too, and like she's 50-50 with me and her mum. And there's an allotment near where she lives.
Yeah.
And on the side, I can't remember the lad's name. It says so-and-so is a grass, so-and-so, and it's all the way around the fence, you know.
Yeah.
And when my little girl was going past in the car, she was like, "Oh, he's got a lot of grass in his allotment." I was like, she was being serious. I was like, "No," I said, "It means
it's not selling grass."
Trying to explain. She's like, "Oh, right, I thought you just owned grass."
I seen some graffiti in a house by ours saying, "So and so sucks dicks for crack."
Yeah.
Or something just on a fella's fence, and I seen the fella like painting over it. Yeah. Because it's just some old dude's fence. And it's like
you should have said to him, you should have said, "Oh, fucking hell." You should have just went behind him and went, "Oh, fucking hell." When he went, "Oh, it's not happening now. I just bought a load of crack."
What, all this crack for nothing? What's going on? But yeah, growing your own stuff would be good. They want to do that. Like I've been watching Last Man on Earth. I don't know if you've ever seen that show.
No.
Basically, it's weird because it was released in like 20. I don't know when it was out, but the first episode is like 2019, a year after the pandemic.
All right.
Ooh. And everyone's dead apart from one guy.
All right.
And he's just doing all the shit that you do. Like he goes and moves into a big mansion in like somewhere. He goes into the museums. He's got like a big T-Rex head. Just takes it all to like Tutankhamun's like fucking everything like just. But there's a bit where his brother is still alive on the space station, and he can't get in touch with no one because everyone on Earth's dead. Well, so he thinks, but there's a couple of people alive. Like
there's still a couple of people though.
Yeah, but it's his brother, so he's up there on his own in space, and it's like that'd be fucking horrible. Being up there.
Don't get right. So last night I went into just like a rabbit hole. Is that what you say, a rabbit hole? Would you say that?
Yeah, went down.
I just went down the old rabbit hole. Yeah, I was just like I was just digging further and further and further. I started like asking questions, going on Google
about space.
So I don't even know why. It was just the way my brain works. I was just going down stuff, and then I was like, and I was like, then I was talking to AI, and I was saying like, surely there's like more living things, like because there's like billions. Is it billions of what is it?
Oh, just like
trillions or whatever.
Just fucking millions of
and it was
like
saying,
galaxies. Like
I don't know how much you know about this because obviously I don't know loads about it, but we're saying that there will be like another like civilization. Is that what this is? There'll be another civilization, but like they'll some of them might be like major advanced. They might be miles more advanced than us.
Yeah.
Some of them might be less advanced than us.
Yeah.
But the ones that are more advanced than us could be like a million years in front or something, or I don't know how many years. I don't know, maybe thousands of years. I don't know. Either way, they'll be like that advanced that they could actually be watching us.
Yeah.
On like telescopes.
They could have put us here.
Yeah, and they could be just watching us.
They
like
could have found this planet and been like, "Oh, that looks inhabitable." Send these there.
Yeah.
Or they come down and the theory, a theory about this is, some of them come and fucked with monkeys.
Yeah.
Like, and manipulated the genes of monkeys, which made us.
Yeah.
So we're like part alien, part monkey.
Yeah.
And then they fucked off and they're just like.
But then they may be watching us like the Truman Show.
Yeah, that's why they say when there's like nearly like nuclear threats, UFOs always appear. But then it's like they're coming back being like, guys, don't fuck this up. We've been fucking growing yous for thousands of years and you're going to just blow it all up. But like, just stop it.
It could be like The Sims for them.
Yeah.
That's why they might like... so how it could... Like, this is...
I can't wait to get you high.
Right. So, like, it could be like people like, you know, like, they might have the... In their world, they might have their own characters.
Yeah.
And you might be someone's character. I might be someone's character.
That's simulation theory as well.
And like so they're playing a game.
Yeah.
So they're playing a game. And that explains stuff like, you know, when I say to you, like, oh, I haven't seen so-and-so in 9 years.
And then he pops up.
And then they fucking pop up. You know, that's the... Because it's happened to us a few times lately with certain things. It's just weird. I try to do it with, I suppose, like with manifestation. I used to always lie about my gigs. I used to always say, like, oh, I'm earning this much to certain people.
Yeah.
Not lie, but I used to say, like, if someone said, oh, you're doing all right with the comedy, when I first started, I used to say, yeah, I do all right. And they say, oh, do you get much? I'd say, oh, I get so-and-so sometimes. And I'd go away thinking, why did I say that? And then a few months later, I'd get that for a gig.
Yeah.
And I'd be like,
Well, that's what they say about manifesting. Like, things come out recently about saying how your body and that reacts to what you're saying and that.
I think
if you're like, oh, I'm a mess, I'm ill.
Yeah,
negative,
definitely.
Like,
I believe that.
But I'm bad for that, mate. I'm like,
I know,
I'm
that's
skint.
why I try
it's
to.
Like, well, you are skint then.
Yeah,
I need to start being like, I'm a fucking billionaire.
You're wedged. Fake it till you make it, baby. That's it. Yeah, but then there's just loads of things.
Another thing about with space, of like how light travels, if these aliens are like so many light years away and they've got the capabilities to see Earth, they'll be seeing light that's like millions of years old. So they'd be looking at Earth and it'd still be full of dinosaurs.
Yeah. I'm just laughing.
So then they're like, fuck going there.
Yeah.
Seeing the size of them big fucking lizards, I'm not going there. Fuck that.
I'm just laughing because I'm thinking if it was someone playing you as a character, someone's playing me as a character. Like,
it's a fucking boring game.
No, but from like 11-year-old to like 60.
Wank again.
Just
wank again.
Surely getting his forearms stronger.
Wank again. Put the stats up on the wanks. Like on Tony Hawk's, that you got to get your stats up.
Just tapping X loads.
Yeah, put that right up. Holiness right up. Yeah, like track and field. Yeah, fucking again. I don't even want to.
Fucking hell. You got a superpower on his wank. That's why you get a good G shot now and again.
A good what?
A G shot.
Jizz shot.
Yeah, a good jizz shot.
You said G-Shock. I was like, that's a watch brand, isn't it?
G-Shock, are they still going?
Yeah.
Everyone used to sell fakes.
Everyone still sells fakes of everything.
No, I know, but G-Shocks used to be very, like, they used to be like the thing around here, like a fake
Remember
G-Shock.
when China were like, hey, stop buying stuff off of like Louis Vuitton and just come buy it straight from our warehouse because this is where they're all made.
Yeah.
You're putting ads out.
I used to sell loads of fakes when I was younger.
I bought fake AirPods.
Yeah.
From the factory in China. They were £20.
Still work?
They are real AirPods.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Sound
because it's where they make them.
And
they just rebox them, send you them, and like they're that good. My iPhone put a warranty on them.
Yeah, I used to sell.
Like
one of my mates, bless him, he died in Thailand years ago, but he used to.
Choked on a ladyboy.
Yeah. He said,
sorry, R.I.P.
It's all right, he'd laugh his head off at it. He'd laugh his fucking head off at it. He used to, oh, you're all right for money? And I was like, yeah, sound, I'm doing all right. It was when I was like coming out of school and that. It's like, oh, just sell some of these, mate. You don't have to, just give us back what I paid for them. And he used to just give me like Paul and Shark tracksuits, Lacoste tracksuits. So I used to just have a cupboard full.
Yeah.
No fake.
I want to get to the level of fame, not even fame, just enough money so that I can buy all the cheap fake stuff.
Yeah.
But everyone thinks that it's real
Well, they do that
because
anyway.
I've got loads of money.
So when I was in Dubai, and you go to like the Karama where they sell all the fakes, like all the AAA copies and all that. Don't know why I'm doing that, but they do the AAA copy. Oh, David Brent.
AAA.
They do the AAA copies, and he was saying like the Rolexes and that the only way you can tell the difference is if you open them up, you know, like and look on the inside of them, and they're like £100 or whatever, or for like a good fake.
5 ton or something. Yeah.
Bearing in mind it'd be like a 20 grand watch sometimes, and
I'd stress me out.
And
what
he used to say is, and he showed me pictures of certain footballers in there, like well-known footballers who you'd know if I mentioned it to you.
Yeah.
Like from when we used to watch it from years ago.
Yeah.
Dutch internationals who were in there, and they were buying the fakes off him, and I said, and I went to him, well, why would they when they run 100 grand a week? And he was like, because they buy the real one, and they keep that in the house like as an investment, and then they just wear the fake version of it. Do you get what I mean?
See, that's a proper balling thing to do that.
You know?
Actually be able to buy them both, but only wear the fake one out in case it gets robbed or whatever.
Same me with my sketches. I wear real sketches.
You got black sketches on, but you got a real pair in the house in a box that you're just not opening.
This is it in my life, right? That's when I know I'm getting. I'm not going to do I'm getting old. So I'm not. I'm 36, but
started dressing for comfort.
Yeah, sketches. First time I've bought a pair of sketches in my life.
I've heard they're meant to be good, like
unbelievable.
Yeah,
I'd like them to have wheelies on the bottom.
Heelys, belter.
Yeah, I never had a pair. Didn't you?
I was used to skateboard.
They'd be good in like the Metro Centre or somewhere like that. You know, like. You know, if you ever like just or in an airport, they'd be class having a pair of Heelys.
It'd be funny, like wheeling away from an argument.
Yeah.
Maybe get into an argument with someone, you're like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah. I'd love to turn up to a street fight with someone with a pair of rollerblades on.
Oh, it'd be so hard to fight with rollerblades.
No, I don't mean fighting them, just turn up and a bag on my back. And like, you know,
and the rollerblades would be in the back?
No, I'd have my rollerblades on.
So when they're waiting for the fight,
they're waiting for me to come and fight them.
Yeah.
And then I turn up and I've got a bag on my back.
Yeah.
And I do that, I go, skid in. I go, so we're going to do this?
I go, who wants it? Who wants it?
Yeah, fighting with skids. Sounds like hockey, isn't it?
Yeah.
A goon.
Goons, yeah. Goons. Which is also a term for wanking loads.
Yeah.
But
I watched that film with Stifler in. I know it's not his real name.
The Goon.
Yeah, I watched that when I was working offshore years ago. It wasn't the best film.
It's mad that they just have... That is the only sport where they let them scrap it out, innit? They should do that in all sports, I reckon.
I think it'd be class.
Be well better.
If they
like in footy, if someone had a bad challenge and they just start punching each other's heads in.
Well, Zinedine Zidane headbutted someone years ago, didn't he, in the chest?
Yeah, but he gets sent off, innit? Like, they get sent off straight away. They should just let him have a little scrap. Have the referees there to just... If someone goes down, they go, right, look.
Like a pure, full-on scrap.
Yeah.
Until one gets knocked out.
Yeah. And maybe that's how you could win the match.
We'll get a point.
If you do 11 on 11.
Yeah.
It's just a big mass brawl.
Fouling football. We used to play that now and again when we were kids.
What, fouling football?
Just if we were on the field, you know, like...
Just like aggressive.
Just allowed to foul.
Rules.
Just allowed to, you're allowed to kick him and that. Oh, I didn't really want to play it though, you know. You know when you're younger and you're pretending it's like all the lads and that.
Yeah, and they're just fucking smashing through you. Like,
and they're like, oh, are you playing? And you're like, yeah, of course, mate.
And you're the one getting kicked to fuck like all the time.
You go and goal? Yeah, so.
I'd rather be in goal at foul football.
Yeah. I remember a lad years ago, right? And I nearly put him in hospital when I was a kid because he said to me, go and goal, mate. He's called Andrew. Go and goal. He was old, and he was about 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
I was in my brother's year. And I was like, anybody could kick the ball, look hard. And I was like, all right, mate. And I was like, I must have been about 10-year-old, 11. And I'm stood there, and then he took a big run up, and I moved out the way of the shot. And he's going, he moved out, and that was my first ever. Do you know the
raging
red?
Or red?
Yeah,
embarrassment?
No, both.
Oh,
both.
Red mist.
And I just walked towards him. First ever move ever on someone. Bolted him, toe like boot. You know, like a full as hard as I could into his bollocks.
Fuck off.
As hard as I could.
Just because you were a little pussy and jumped out the way of the ball.
Yeah, dropped him. He was rolling around. He was a bully though, you know what I mean? Yeah, he was a proper bully, you know, he used to bully people. He used to say to like people, I remember him saying to a lad before, two bees are having sex in your head. And like he like slapped them as if like they slapped the lad's head.
Yeah.
And then said to him, you have to give us a Nintendo game. And the lad gave him a Nintendo game for like, do you know what I mean? Like that stuff, you know. And that was him, and he kept bullying people. And then, you don't fucking bully me now, do you? When your bollocks are out.
You got no balls anymore.
Yeah. And then my brother battered him. My older brother battered him like a a few weeks
What was
later.
that one for?
And then my cousin battered him as well, and they were playing football. Because he was a bit of a bully. He was with younger kids.
Oh, so then
Probably
you just
a
try and
nonce
bully
now.
the wrong person, and you just
Yeah,
get
and then my
stuck.
older cousins were there
He's
one
probably
time.
going around places telling people you can't park around
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah, parking enforcer. He's a parking enforcer now. And then I always remember laughing because me, Peter and Steve, my cousins, had a fight with him. And because he hacked one of them in footy, so old Peter started battering him. Because old Peter could fight a bit, my older cousin. And old Steve could. And old Peter had him on the floor. I always remember just being stood thinking, oh, that's how you fight. And old Peter's like battering him.
Oh, that's how you do it. You're there going,
No.
kicking in the balls. Nah.
And old Peter was hitting him on the floor. And old Steve was just stood over him and he was just kicking him in the head, going, go on, Peter.
Go on, get him, man.
You know, like, but just picking him up, kicking him now and again in the head.
Yeah, he's definitely got brain damage, that guy now. Brain damage and can't have
No,
kids.
but he's a lunatic. You know, he was like, you know, when I think about it, he's one of them people who I wonder if he is a fucking weirdo now because he also used to have an old man mask for Halloween, right? So when
That's too creepy, that.
you know, when he was younger, and he tied one of my mates up round his house, invited him round. But bear in mind, my mates were like 4 years younger than him.
Yeah.
With his mate, and
So
then
he used
and
to
then
dress with an old man mask and tie up young
so
kids.
he tied like one of my mates up and said, "Oh,
That is quite funny to do on
terrified him
Halloween,
and tied him to a chair,
Yeah.
and then put the old man mask on and came back in the room when it was all dark and that."
That is that's awful. Yeah, that's
That's
psychological
trauma stuff, isn't it? Yes, I'm glad I booked him
Yeah.
in the bollocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, right in the
But you
bollocks.
said, were you involved in that, scared in the lad? though?
No. But I used to sometimes. But we'd still knock about with him because he was like
Yeah.
an older lad. You know, one of them people, and we'd go around.
Yeah, I had a few of them.
And
especially
sometimes
when I
I'd
was
knock
like,
at his door and he'd open his window with his old man mask on,
Yeah.
pop his head out the window and go, "Hello, boys." We'd be like, "All right, mate, you coming out?" And we'd be thinking, "Wow."
I'll just go and get him.
Really, he was a fucking weirdo. Yeah, but I probably took him out, like, yeah.
I just
Then I told him I'd batter him when I was about 17. When I was like older then. I think I seen him on a night out and said, "Yeah, fuck off, you little gimp before I knock you out." He was like a gimp then,
Don't
you know
put
what
your
I
old
mean?
man mask on, you little weirdo.
Yeah, he was like a little skinny frail fucking gimp with acne.
That sounds like he was the bully victim, really.
In the end, he was.
Was it a
yeah.
case of he bullied people before he could be bullied?
Yeah. It was when he was younger, yeah. Just one of them.
It's always the case with
There's always
bullies a lot of the time, innit? They're always like,
oh, they all
actual
get found out.
shithouses.
As soon as I realised I could fight a little bit, like, you know, the boxing and stuff, and as soon as I thought, oh, that's if you slap someone in the face rock hard, as
shock 'em and that,
yeah, they don't want to. 9 times out of 10, because
wanna.
most fighters, not most, probably all fighters, no, they're not even asked about fighting.
No.
Because they get paid for it, or they're doing it as a sport.
Yeah, and they've got no ego because they've had their egos checked in the gym and all that.
Yeah, but that's so true, because you go in a boxing gym and you give it the big. I don't care who you are, even if you Floyd Mayweather because he's had bad sessions, or if you're Conor McGregor or anyone. I'm trying to think. Khabib,
Yeah.
Khabib who's undefeated, or if you're like John Jones, if you're anyone, there'll be sessions where they've been battered.
Yeah.
100%. Whether it's early on in the career,
Yeah.
there's sessions where you're going in and you're just having one of them days. Obviously, the difference between like John Jones, Mayweather, Khabib, and all that is when it's like time to perform on a big
They
stage,
step
they
up to it,
step
yeah.
up, and then 10 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, they win.
Yeah.
You know, but like there is them days where I don't know. It's just like imagine doing your comedy show sometimes when you get there and you're like, oh, wasn't my gig tonight. That happens in sparring.
Happens all the time. Yeah.
You see Ronnie, my old coach, used to say that there's a guy called Peter Richardson from Middlesbrough. He won a gold medal at I don't know if it's the Olympics or the Commonwealth Games, one of the two. And he said Peter would have he was meant to be a fantastic boxer. He's still alive now. Meant to be unbelievable. I didn't ever get to see him box, unfortunately, but obviously he's a lot older than us. I think he's in his 50s.
Yeah.
And Ronnie said sometimes he'd have like a load of fights and have a bit of time off. He said when he'd come back in, he said for like the first couple of weeks, novices would be like beating him, like catching him in sparring and stuff.
Yeah, because he's got a bit of ring rust.
And then he said he used to just like laugh, and then he said it'd take him about a few weeks, and then after a few weeks he'd just be battering them all.
Nailing
You
everyone.
know, but like that's what I suppose it's with everything. It's like being a comedian, isn't it? Going on stage and then you have a few weeks off.
Yeah, definitely. And you
And
go
then
back on, you're like, what the fuck's going on here? Like,
You're rusty. Yeah, it usually works everywhere.
who's drinking?
I want you all to cheer.
I always try and laugh at the because like you MC a lot and I MC a lot as well. Like just try and always stop myself from asking like what's your favourite whatever.
Oh, I do it all the
No,
time.
you go like every MC does it. but I try not to.
I do
Because it's such an easy... I don't know why it's such an easy laugh as well. I don't know. No one's ever explained that. Like where you go, oh, you're a plumber. What's your favourite U-bend? And everyone goes, oh my God, this guy's a genius.
yeah.
And you're on stage going like, oh, I wish I'd never asked him what his favourite U-bend was.
I used to do some gigs, and sometimes I'd do a really clever joke, believe it or not, and it would get a little bit, and then like I used to have this proper bad. What's the word for like? This was early on when I first started doing comedy, like my get out of jail card would be always to just call someone a nonce.
Yeah.
But it was like, it was so like, you know, like when you say like it wasn't even a segue to go to that.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, so like I'd do like a really like intellectual joke or something quite clever.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't get much, and I'd be like, I'd be laughing, I'd be like, and usually I find it funny, is he the nonce? And everyone would go,
yeah, get him.
yeah. And in
so
my head
funny.
I'd be dying, I'd be like, oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And then that's what they'd remember.
Well, that's like the trope now, isn't it? Like MCing and roast battles is just call him a paedophile.
Yeah.
And you'll get it. You'll
get
crowd will love you.
Yeah. I heard
Who's
once.
your favourite nonce? That's what I want to ask next time.
Yeah. I heard once that there was a comic. This is what Frankie told me. Frankie told me, like, hey Jim. He said there was a comic called, so I can't remember his name. I was like, oh, he said, Frankie, how do you do your material? How'd you get away with that, mate? And all that. He said, and I told him, I should just go over there and call him cunts and all that, and call him nonsense, cunts, whatever. And he said, anyway, he tried it, Jim. He got put in fucking hospital. And I thought, I wonder if that was true or if it was just. But there's people who have been fucking knocked out, isn't there? Like on stage, there's a guy.
Yeah, definitely Jim Jeffries. That's how he got massive. I think he was already doing all right. I don't actually know, but he went viral off the back of getting punched at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, and I don't know what he actually said, because he goes back on stage and he goes, "What was up with that guy? I don't even know what his deal. Did he have a really ugly cunt or something?"
I can't remember.
Oh, don't you talk about my cunt like that. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Bit autistic like that, aren't I? I know. Seeing, I remember shit.
But he got punched. Who else?
James Covington.
You fucking. It would have been mad if you're like that video would have been totally different for you if you're like boxing that kicked in like muscle memory and you just slipped the jab and just fucking left hooked it right to the body.
To the body, yeah. Just folded it like a deck chair. And then finished it with an uppercut as well.
Yeah. Bam, just fucking put it out. The
just
whole,
carried on just jumping on her head.
Yeah, it would have been a whole different clip for you. That like it's like that one with where he hits him with the guitar. I don't know. You might have spoke about this on.
Jeff Jarrett.
I don't know. Is that his name?
No, that's a wrestler, Jeff Jarrett, who used to have a guitar.
No, there's a comedian in it, and he hits him.
Oh, does he?
The guy he goes, "Oh, if you come up here, I'm gonna fucking."
Oh, yes, I have seen that. I have seen it.
Guy steps up, he smashes the guitar on his head, and he goes, "Okay, folks, show's over." But everyone's loving it at first, and then he twats him with the guitar, and everyone goes, "Oh no, it's so good." I
love that. I was laughing. I seen Jamie Foxx in an interview before, and he was always on about like he was talking about something about in his comedy career. He was talking to Jerry Seinfeld about like how like you can't be rich in comedy. You're not funny.
Yeah.
He said if you're too like polished, he said, so when he done Django and that, he said like he went back on stage and he started saying stuff like, I'm just saying with you doing the oh no there, this is a long way around the story to say. But he said when he went back into comedy after Django, he said he was going on stage and he said he was like oh, you ever have got too much? He said, you don't know what to do with your money and you've got them 2 Range Rovers parked on you, so and so. So he said, and he thought he was killing. He said, and he was just dying on his ass. And he said, and at the time, he said he wasn't fit as well. He said, so he's a bit out of shape. He said, and one of them black women were in the crowd, and he said, you always hear of black women.
Yeah.
And she was like, why your belly hanging out like that?
Oh, that's a ruthless.
You know, why your belly hanging out like that? Why you all fat, Jamie? You know what he said? And he's like, he's hilarious though. And he said, you always, he said, no matter what, if you see a fight on the internet, he said, you always hear, oh my God, they're fighting. Yeah. You always hear a black woman, oh my God, they're fighting. And I thought, what a funny observation that is. Why your belly hanging out like that? Have you not seen that interview?
I don't know.
I'll find you. It's funny as he's.
It just reminded me saying, I seen a video and it was like a fat guy could like get hit by a train and he'll still pull his t-shirt down to cover his belly. Like you always see like people fighting and that they fall over or something and he'll always pull the shirt over his belly and that.
He said and then it was really interesting that one. I'll send you the interview, and he said, I thought I was like smashing in the gigs. He said, and then I went. He said I went to go off stage. He said I was in the comedy clubs. I was doing a few comedy clubs. He said, and then I walked off stage, and this new act was coming on. He said, and this new act. He said everyone knew I was Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
He said like I'd done Django and stuff. He said, and I'd been on the circuit for years, and he said, and I'd been in big movies. I think I'd done Django or Ray Charles, you know the movie that one.
Yeah.
And he said, and he's walking off stage, and he said, and the next act was coming up. He said, and he sort of like half shoulder barged him, not like funny, just like just looked him up and down a bit. He said, and he was just like a little skinny black lad with a string vest on. He said, and as I went in the green room, he said I was like, he was like in fucking like
leathering him,
like just like. You know, like he said, every time the door opened, he said it was like people screaming, laughing. He said, and he was like realizing, I didn't smash the gigs.
Yeah.
He's smashing the gigs. This guy who I don't know, and he said, and that was Chris Tucker. He said it was when he first came on the scene, you know, like, and he hadn't like started doing comedy, like he was brand new.
Yeah.
And he said, and the next few comedy clubs he went to, he said he was.
Well, it can't have been Django or Ray Charles then.
No, it can't have been. It was. He said
Chris
he
Tucker
was.
was
Unless he's talking about that later on in his career.
I think Jamie Foxx was big from just stand up and that back in the day anyway.
Yeah. And
like Eddie Murphy and all that.
Yeah,
like they have a big following just from stand up.
He said he's talented, Jamie Foxx, like, innit?
He's a belter.
And then he goes, he said he was in the comedy clubs and that. He said, and I was turned up. He said, and people would usually recognise him. He said, and then they were coming over to him and like, he said he got introduced to a girl, and he's like, how you doing and all that. And she's like, oh, I like that Chris Tucker. He said, and he was like,
fuck you, bitch.
He said, and that was it. Then he said, he said he'd still want to. That's what he said. He said he'd give his agent his what's it called? Is it a Grammy? Is it a Grammy?
It depends if you're talking about Grammys or not.
No, what's for Oscar?
An Oscar.
I don't know if it was Grammy or an Oscar.
Grammys for music.
Yeah, one of the two he'd had.
Yeah.
He said, and he gave him to his
Might
agent.
have both.
He was like, put them in your house. He was like, I don't want them.
Yeah.
He said, because he was talking about that on stage and not getting laughs. He said, I don't want them no more. He said, I'm going back on the comedy clubs. He said,
well, I know, like someone who got big off of being like the everyman.
Yeah.
And then you get massive, and then you're on stage trying to either, like you say, talking about having a fucking supercar.
Yeah.
And the audience are like, well, we don't relate with you anymore.
Yeah.
Or you're trying to tell stories about being skint or whatever, and everyone's like,
we don't believe you.
We don't believe you.
Yeah,
like it must be a weird thing to go
it's
from
definitely.
like,
so I was talking to Gary Delaney about that, and he was saying that like Sarah, his wife, Sarah Millican, he said she can't go into like Greg's no more and like write or whatever and stuff. He said like she finds it like hard now to sort of because everyone will just stop her constantly or Sarah Millican. And it must be hard. It must be.
Oh yeah.
And I do find that most comedians, I'm not saying Sarah here, by the way, or any of them, but like most comedians are funny as fuck when they're coming through.
Yeah, because you gotta be.
And then like they do the first few specials, and then it's like a bit like sometimes it can be a bit like
it's if they stop going into the clubs.
Yeah,
they just keep performing for their own fans who love them and sort of will laugh at anything that they say, and then you'll go. But if you don't go to a normal comedy club with people who might not know you, you're not going to properly test the stuff, and that's when people start getting shite at it.
Yeah, but then again, I suppose it's how professional you are as well. I've seen Bert Kreischer, who I didn't expect. I've seen like obviously Theo, Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer, a few like the big well-known American comedians, and I didn't expect Bert to be as funny as he was. Yeah. And I don't know if it was because of front row, but he just was like levels, you know. Like I thought, fucking hell, he's really good. Yeah, there's a reason that he's doing world tours. Yeah. Do you know, like it's like in England, I'd say. He's not my favourite comedian, but he's one of my favourite comedians. But one of the best I've seen is Ross Noble. Yeah. For being like just like mental.
Yeah. I remember watching him just being like, how the fuck is he even doing that?
Have you seen him live?
No.
Fucking
I might have.
Funny as. Just like
he's class.
Just like so funny though.
Yeah.
But like doesn't give a fuck as well when he's on stage. And that's what people do you know what? I always laugh because I see adverts sometimes for comedians and you always get some fucking gimp commenting on it. So it might be someone like Ross. I'm not saying Ross, but I know I've just said it. But it might be any comedian, and the comment on it saying, "Oh, all this woke shit," and you're like, if you actually went to watch them, have you actually went to watch them live, where they're not on telly? Yeah, because they're not woke.
No, definitely
They're not like, and they're just it's like a word that's just flown out now.
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh my god, it's so woke.
And all the people who say, "Oh, it's so woke," are all the ones who get instantly offended as soon as you say anything they don't like.
I know.
Like, it's mad.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to go back to space.
Yeah.
What was scaring you? What was
I was just thinking of the fact that like people could be just like
just out there?
Yeah, and then I started thinking about life after death and thinking like, well, I always think that one, but if I think about it for too long,
Life after death, like what? That freaks me out.
Yeah,
just being like, what do you mean I don't exist anymore?
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I was thinking about as I was going.
Where does my
as I was going to sleep last night, I was thinking of dying.
Go?
Right, so as I was going to sleep, I was thinking of dying. Not not that I've got a problem. I was just thinking like oh, when I die, like when you die, and I was just thinking like,
what do you want to do? What do you want your funeral to be like?
Everyone to fucking cry their eyes out.
Cry, just sad.
Just fucking down. Everyone to kill themselves. Everyone has to be so sad.
Just big suicide pact.
Can't move on.
Can't go on without Kilvo.
Yeah, can't move on without him. He's fucking unbelievable. Should have been a top guy.
Should have been bigger than he was.
Yeah, should have been a lot bigger. He should have made it him.
Yeah.
But big cock.
Kick me in the balls once him.
Yeah. He's not coming to the funeral, the cunt. But yeah, so back to the.
So you're thinking about death?
I was thinking like it's like, because when I say this to Corinne, sometimes she's like, "Oh, don't start talking about that," because I start saying like, "Yeah, but it's mad. Like you just like shut off. You're just done." And the only way I can describe, I know that's what I mean.
The maddest thing about death is it's the only certainty, and it happens to everyone and everything.
Yeah.
So it makes me feel like it's meant to happen.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
And there must be something. I don't know what. Like, obviously, I don't know what. If I did, I'd be fucking
a multimillionaire.
Yeah. Reincarnate. I don't know. It's because there's theories that like you just start your life over again and try not to make the same mistakes and learn from the path again.
You could have been Henry VIII for anyone.
Could have been.
You might have been Henry.
Might have been.
Ginger, fat.
I'm not ginger.
No, but you could have been ginger and fat. Henry VIII, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Taking women's heads off.
Yeah. Oh.
For not giving you a boy.
Yeah. Or a blowjob.
Mad that, innit?
Like.
It was a boy, wasn't it? It was like Henry VIII. Like, imagine like.
Well, he started his own religion just so he could get divorced. That's how much he hated his ex.
Imagine being Henry VIII.
He did.
Yeah, I know, but imagine like we'll go into that in a sec. But imagine saying like, "Oh, fucking hell, like she's having a bloody girl again."
Yeah.
Oh, I'll chop her head off.
Yeah, not good enough. She's broken it.
Instead of just thinking I'll split up with you.
But they weren't allowed to split up with each other.
I know.
It was against God.
Yeah, but then he was like, I think it was more that he just couldn't be asked for whining on. One in maintenance of him.
Yeah.
One in maintenance.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Put your head in the guillotine.
You know what I mean? Oh, how many times you having her this week? I don't want her. I wanted a boy.
Yeah.
I'm not taking her to the park.
Yeah, fuck off. Who's going to be the heir?
I'm not going to go on the
season.
I'm too fat.
Henry the Ninth. Don't need fucking Henrietta the First.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Off with your head. I wonder if he watched.
Must have been mad back then. Like, again, I'm like, was it better life though? And probably not when you're talking about like Tudor times and medieval times and all that. Because you just get like a scratch on your foot and die.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I think a lot of people get mistaken with.
But also, I'm like, that's sort of how we're meant to live. Just like people always see like oil paintings and that from people, and be like, how did they even do this? It's like because you had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
But like paint by candlelight all night. Get pissed on beer. Like drink mead, paint, or fucking make a sculpture or some shit. Like. But then also you got the plague and died quite easily.
Yeah, a few rats. I think a lot of people look at like oh, it was good back in the day, it was great back in the day, but I think what it is.
But then also a big group of Vikings could just run through your village and rape and pillage everyone.
No, I'm on about like when we were younger. I think people go, "Oh, it was so good when we were younger, no phones and all this," but I don't think it was anything to do with that. I think it was the fact that you didn't have a job and you were going to school, and you didn't really have any commitments.
And you're like, I can just hang around with my mates and play PlayStation.
Because I sometimes look at like my kids, like Jude going to school this morning.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, Dad, can you take me out on my scooter, my electric scooter later on?" And I was like, "Yeah, if it's not raining."
Yeah.
And I was laughing because it's pissing down outside now.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, he's going to be fuming all day at school looking outside. That's the only thing
that's all that's on his mind.
That's all. And if they say, "Oh, can we go swimming later on or something?" Like, that's the only thing that's on the... Like, I used to buzz off going swimming. We'd go swimming, me and my cousins, and then get a packet of fruit polos.
Oh, fruit polos.
Fruit polos, where are they now?
Gone.
So that was good in the day. I got to tell you what I did have this morning for breakfast, which are back in Home Bargains, the shop, Golden Grahams.
Golden Grahams.
They're in Home Bargains.
They're weird, them though, aren't they?
I like Golden Grahams. But I didn't really like them this morning. I felt like I hadn't ate enough side and egg sandwich after.
Golden Grahams and an egg sandwich.
Full
That's
bowl
such
of
a
golden.
mad little breakfast.
I'd usually do it the other way around, but I'd already had the Golden Grahams.
People always did say to you, like, oh, your school, you'll enjoy, like, you'll miss it when it's gone and all that.
Don't miss school. I fucking hated school.
See, I didn't mind school, but it was just the time of your life.
I didn't used to turn up in year 11. I genuinely didn't used to turn up.
We done sixth form, and that was just like you didn't have to turn up to the lessons.
So we had to turn up in year 11, but it wasn't like, I don't know if it, like now the parents are going to fine, wouldn't they? So me and Ross James used to, he's a school teacher now as well. Me and Ross James used to.
It's mad when you think like, I've got a mate who's a school teacher, and I'm like, I know what you're like.
Yeah, like, we used to just nick out all the time. So
how are you teaching kids?
We'd look at our planner. So you'd have a school. Did you have a planner?
Sound like a paedophile. It's not a paedophile.
Did you have a planner? With your lessons?
Yeah.
And like, so we'd look at them and he'd go, say it was like Thursday, he'd ring me up on the night on the house phone. We'd just be talking, or we'd be out the night before playing football or playing Kirby or whatever we were doing. And he'd go, oh, fucking hell, we've got history, maths and science in the morning. And he'd go, should we just go and get our mark and then fuck off?
Yeah.
And because we had different teachers, so we used to go in, do our, to be fair, our class, we had no grasses.
Yeah.
We'd go in, get our mark, and then me and him would just walk out the gates on the morning, and we'd go and just make pancakes at his house.
You can't even do that in schools no more, because they've all fucking gated in, aren't they?
We'd make pancakes, or bake a cake. Or watch one of his dad's pornos. Dad had pornos taped.
Every time you were sitting making that cake, being like, when are we going to start watching the porno again? I need to start watching that porno again.
Oh, my mate Andy's. We used to go around, and he used to have his brother's magazines. Or we used to find his brother's Johnnies and make water balloons. Water balloons with his brother's Johnnies.
I remember filling a Johnny up at water.
Yeah, just don't stop.
It was about that big, and then was rolling it out the sink, and it popped, and there was like an inch of water in the bathroom. It was just like, oh, for fuck's sake, what do you even do then?
Do you know the first time I nicked out of school was like off site was in year 7? It was with that lad that I mentioned to you before, that Torquil. Do you know what I said? I know, mad name. He's Scottish, isn't he? So me and him nicked out, and so he brought a few FHM magazines with him. And there's a place called Lauren Beat near where we lived, and we like that's the name of the street. And we walked down there, and we knew there was a green box cable. Yeah. So there was a green box cable, like in front of some bushes, and we just both went in the bushes.
One just wanked?
No, we didn't wank. We just looked through the magazines though. But behind the thingy though, behind the green box.
Yeah.
And like I think like. How much do you fucking hate school? Like you want to sit in a bush for an hour, the lessons. Yeah.
That's just the power of tits, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Power of tits. It'll make you want to sit in a bush all day.
The power of tits.
It will make you want to sit in a bush all day.
Yeah. Having a wank.
I think that's why Peep and Tom's. It's for the love of the game.
So yeah,
they'll sit in a bush all day just to spy a tit.
It's something exciting about spying on a tit, isn't there?
Seeing an accidental tit. Yeah. Oh my god.
Do you cock watch when you're in the changes?
No.
If you're at a gym or
I've
something.
I've seen dicks in the changing rooms.
Do you have a quick glance? Right? All right. Tell me this, right? So if you were in the gym, right?
Yeah.
If you're in the gym, right, and some fucking like, so you're just getting changed and all that, you're just talking away to people or whatever, and this big 6'10" black fella.
Why has he got to be black?
Because this is why I'm saying it. It's just to put this in your head. 6'10" fucking black.
Yeah, like, Terry Crews.
Yeah, Terry Crews looking fella comes in, and he's in the locker.
Like, what, Terry Crews? He's in White Chicks.
And he's in the locker room next to you, and he's like getting changed.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have a quick glance to see what his cock looks like?
100%.
Yeah, just to see has he got a big one.
I want to elbow it and see how long it takes to swing back.
And if it's a celebrity, if David Attenborough was getting changed, would you see?
100%. Yeah. I'd try and take a picture.
He'd have a little acorn dick in, won't he? He'd have a little acorn.
Yeah.
Davey boy. I think David Attenborough would be the type of person who taught you with his pants off in the changing rooms.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, he wouldn't be like, oh, I wonder if he talks like that. I used to do a joke about that. I wonder if he talks about that, like, as my wife goes to the kitchen, she makes me, like he's constantly in the house.
And here she is, the fat slag, who won't stop pestering me about putting the bins out.
She's moaning about the dishwasher not being emptied. He must do, mustn't he? He must have crap. Like, do them people...
That's obvious. That must be his voice, isn't it?
Yeah, so, but then, do them people... Does, like, is he just that far out that way? Or do they have that much crack, you know, when he's like when he's with his mates, like, go on, do it, Davey. And
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
and like watching people walk past the window.
People, yeah.
As the man walks past, he's smoking a bifter.
Yeah. Or do you think he's got to that place now? Because it feels like because I love all the animal documentaries and all that, but it feels like every one of them ends being like, and you cunts are spoiling the world for everybody.
Yeah, he's angry and he's angry.
So you think he's doing that at the pub?
Angry Attenborough now, isn't he?
Yeah. He's like, stop burning fossil fuels, you bellends.
Who was that, Mr. Garrison?
I don't know, I'm shitting impressions. I'm shitting impressions, mate. But
Stop.
yeah, it's funny that.
And what else? Who else? Morgan Freeman.
Do you know what I
Morgan
was
Freeman would be
thinking?
one as well, wouldn't he?
I had the thought of, because I think it's mad that two brothers own the Ring announcement game,
Buffers.
the Buffers.
Yeah.
Do you think like Christmas in their house is mad?
Yeah.
Like, it's time. Let's get ready for crumble. Just fucking shouting at each other all the time. Like, just have a normal conversation about fucking just shouting all the time.
I think he's got crack though, that Michael Buffer, because he's in films.
I think Bruce's sound as well.
Yeah, and I think he's in Zohan, Michael.
Is he?
Yeah, he's in the Zohan.
But like, what a mad thing for just two brothers to be like the goats of Ring announcement.
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it?
But then there's like, obviously, like I was saying there, this was Attenborough's known. Morgan Freeman, he's got like a voice what you always know.
Yeah.
He's like got a god voice, hasn't he? Morgan Freeman, and he just
I'm so bad. I'm Morgan Freeman. No,
how do you do, Frey?
I can't really do impressions,
Look,
mate.
What is it? What you've got to read? All right, you do your impression now. If I put what's the Morgan Freeman? I'm not asking to talk about quote when Andy Dufresne
Looks like a
Yeah.
stiff breeze would knock him
Walk
over.
into jail, and he's narrating. I want you to have a go of it. I'll give you the full words here.
Okay.
So. Right. So
Let me get ready.
okay, so I must admit. So it's from I must admit.
I must admit. I sound like a southern gentleman, though. That's my problem. I need to hear him. You do him. And I'll listen to you doing
I must
him.
admit.
I must admit. No.
Sorry,
I must admit. No, I've gone to Southern General, haven't I? And Andy Dufresne. I didn't think much of Andy the first time I laid eyes on him. I can't do it. I don't know why we're bothering. I can't do impressions.
I want to have a go.
I sound
I've never
like
tried to do Morgan Freeman as well.
I sound like a Southern General. We'll say that.
I must admit, I didn't think much of Andy the first time I laid eyes on him.
You sound like a Southern gentleman as well.
He looked like a stiff breeze could blow him over, and I like that. I want to take his big white dick out and start sucking on it. You ever want to come down mine? We get some fucking Kool-Aid.
Oh, remember that bit of the film? Want to come round for some fried chicken and some Kool-Aid?
Get some, motherfucker.
Shit.
I
I was doing Bruce Buffer there. That wasn't Morgan Freeman. That was
Yeah,
Bruce
yeah.
Buffer.
Yeah, so
That's Thanksgiving.
Kool-Aid. Have you tried Kool-Aid?
I don't think so.
Floyd Mayweather Senior used to love Kool-Aid. Well, he
Yeah.
still does, obviously.
Yeah. Why,
Wake up in
obviously?
the morning feeling fine. When he was like 66-year-old, you know. 66 years old. Wake up in the morning, drink some Kool-Aid.
Oh, no, I've never tried it. It's just like sugary flavoured water in it. Just added to water.
When I met him in the gym. When I met him in the gym, that's what he said to me. He said to me like, 66 years old. Wake up in the morning, drink Kool-Aid.
Did you try and fight him?
He was just like shadowboxing.
Was he?
So he goes, "Bap!" You know, like shows you how fast he is and that. Like, whoa, chill out, mate. That's one of my
I
pictures.
do love all them videos of fucking the old boxers.
Them two used to
Where
argue.
you just
like,
don't look like anything, and then you see them like ripping a bag. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ! Like,
the Floyd Senior and Floyd Junior used to have a proper like fucking the clash, don't they? Have you ever seen their arguments in the gym?
not really.
Oh,
no.
it's mad. I'm going to send you them later on. You'll find them funny. They used to fucking proper like.
Yeah.
And they'd end up, the arguments would always end with the same thing. You ain't shit.
Yeah.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit. What the fuck you have?
Yeah.
That's he does it. He can't get his words out. He goes, I fucking made you. I made you. You baby man. You ain't shit, motherfucker. You ain't shit. When I box so, you ain't shit. I made it. That's it. That's just like, honestly, watch it. If you put that clip with this.
I'll put it over this and see if it's exactly the same.
You ain't shit.
You ain't shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about what we just said.
So, have you gigged lately?
What?
Have you gigged lately?
I done Butlins.
Oh, Butlins.
Yeah.
Was it fun?
It was actually quite good.
Was it?
I see it baffles me though. Them Butlins big weekenders,
Yeah.
just like a load of people trying to like relive the youths and that. There's a couple of young people there, but it's mainly like
Oldies.
all trying to relive the youth and that. Just all be getting pissed, shagging and all that. Seen one fella and he had a T-shirt and it said "certified pussy licker," and I was just like, mate, what are you doing?
That's
How
one
did
that
you
you
even get that certificate?
that's a line that you'd use on a comedy club when you first started comedy, isn't it?
What, wearing that T-shirt?
No, you'd go on stage and you'd say, "I was in Butlins the other." Not me, but you see a lot of comedians that do that. They just go,
yeah.
I was in Butlins at the weekend. Seen a guy have a T-shirt that said "certified pussy nigga." I said, "Dad, what you doing?" here?"
Yeah, Dad, what are you doing here? Is a great line. So I said, please, Mum. You know, like that's always a fucking, that's a proper, like, yeah. Or Nan. Yeah, nailed that there. But I did say open with that at Butlins. I was like, I just seen a fella there in a certified pussy licker T-shirt.
I said, "Dad."
No, I was like, keep an eye on him because he's a fucking wrong, isn't he?
Yeah, probably wrong.
But then I was like, who even's giving them certificates out? Is it like a swimming badge?
yeah.
Went down a whole
Yeah, how
thing.
long do you have to like the swimming badge? Is like, is it confidence in water, confidence in pussy?
Muff diving
5
badge.
minutes. Yeah. You go down and you fucking you lick her out and then pull
Sir,
a
yes, sir.
pull a brick out.
Yeah, put your pajamas on.
Yeah,
That was mad, wasn't it? Like, why were we swimming in pajamas?
You used to have to pull a brick out.
But why pajamas?
Did you have to get a brick?
Yeah. But it was not just your normal. Not just bring normal clothes. It was make sure you're in your pajamas just in case you ever get into any nighttime
Because everyone was paedophiles.
canal rescues. Well, yeah, if you want. Again, we've gone full circle back to Epstein. Everyone's a paedophile.
I shit myself at the baths.
And why is the world not burning? And what? Shit yourself in the baths?
Yeah, at the swimming baths, yeah. When we were in year 2 or year 1 or year 2. When did you start going swimming? Oh, I probably needed a shit. Probably needed a shit. How old are you in year 2?
4. No, 6.
I remember
5.
getting to the baths. We pulled up on the bus and I was just like, oh my God. And I went to pull my kegs down. I had my trunks on already. Like I had little Y-wabs on.
Yeah.
Little like Y trunks in there. And I went to pull them down, just shit all down. Like loads of shit in them. I just fucking pulled them back up. And then we were all sat at the side of the
pool.
We were all sat at the side of the pool. And I remember Jimmy Johnson sat next to me going, "Pull it stinks on there."
Shit
Yeah,
around
and I was like, "I know, yeah."
yeah, horrible.
And then I just jumped in the pool and let it all.
It's a big brown streak as you're swimming through.
I wonder if I was one at that time. I wonder if I was one of them kids, where the swimming instructor was like, "That kid shit himself, definitely."
Yeah, you fucked the whole pool up, shitting in the pool.
But they
don't
didn't
you?
know. They were just
How
dissolved.
did they not know you were covered
Chlorine
in
up the
shit?
fuck, weren't they? They wouldn't have known, will they? It must have just been in me kegs, and like all in me keks.
And you just left it in there and swam.
I used to love going on
Why
that
is
little
that kid's
school.
ass floating?
I used to love going on that school trip because I used to sit on the bus and talk to my mates. This is like 6-year-old, like you say, 6-7-year-old, and I used to like I'd go like at 6, 7, yeah, and I'd put my hands on the top of the the seats,
Yeah.
and turn around, talk to my mates, and the vibration on the bus used to give me a hard on.
So you just talked to your mates hard as fuck. And they didn't know.
Getting a full fucking rage. Yeah.
So you want to go swimming in, I guess. I didn't get any of them. Like
I never knew he went swimming. I'll tell you that. That boy used to get I don't know, motherfucker.
Shit, he's hard as a motherfucker.
Get some Kool-Aid for that motherfucker. You ain't shit.
We're not making it to episode 10 for all the wrong reasons, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never had any of them like spontaneous erections in school where you had to like, get up in front of everyone.
Well, yeah.
Hard on that. I don't remember any of that.
You didn't have to get one to get up. You just used to get them.
Miss, no, if you're not hard, you're not coming up.
Okay.
I remember a lad getting one because a girl like scratched his head.
Yeah. I'd get
Like
at
just
that
come
age,
up behind him and like rubbed his head.
Yeah.
The next thing he was like,
oh fucking
my
anything
God.
had set
So hard. So
anything
funny.
had set it off at that age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anything, just someone breathing past your ear. Just going past you.
Oh, fuck.
You're like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
So many fucking mixed emotions as a kid, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, I used to tuck it into the old fucking belt, but the old zipper, like not the zipper, you know what I mean, the top of it.
Flip
top
it up.
Yeah, you have to.
6 to midnight.
Just your cheb hanging out the top,
Yeah. Just pop
know
it
what I mean?
over. Like.
just looking out. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah.
Did you ever
Yeah.
get it hard enough so they pushed it down?
Only when I was in Mr. Morris's class.
Did we talk about, did we get to a conclusion of what you think happens when we die?
I
We went to reincarnating and then Henry VIII and then...
I wonder if, I don't know. I wonder if you're like, I'd love that it'd be the life that I've had up to now, like meeting my missus and the kids and having my kids and having my family and all that, and you as a mate and all my other mates and that. It'd be nice for there to be some. I don't know though. I'm not one of these people that go, I don't believe in a God. I don't believe in anything like that. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm unsure.
It's hard to even
totally
be
unsure.
positive on something, innit? Like,
I always ask, so I was talking to a vicar. Is it a vicar? There's a priest and a vicar, isn't there? There's a what's the ones that like who would just like who do a full service? Is it a vicar? I always get mixed up. I get mixed up. I can't remember.
mechanic.
I think it's a vicar with a collar. No, it's a priest who has a collar in it.
Yeah.
Used to go in the gym. I used to talk to him and just ask him. And I used to say,
Did he have his collar on in the gym?
No, it was always in the sauna. I'd say, I don't know if he was a vicar. No, he was a vicar anyway. I don't know. I can't remember.
It doesn't matter. He was a man of God.
Mad into church he was. And he ended up going into church because he was an atheist at first.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And he said in
They
his
turned him. They got him.
Yeah, they got him in the end. He's ginger as well. And usually the ginger people get it. But
Gingers do convert to religions quite easily,
Usually
don't
Islam.
they?
Usually Islam.
Why is that?
It's always a ginger Muslim.
What
innit?
is that?
It's always a white ginger Muslim.
Why?
Fuck knows.
But it is though, innit?
Maybe it's to grow the best beards.
Maybe.
Do you know what I mean? And then
Why is
like a
that?
Muslim lad will see him and they'll see him got the beard and they'll go, mashallah.
Mashallah, brother, that's
Mashallah,
a great beard.
It's a great beard.
Have you ever thought about reading the Quran?
Yeah, boom, there you go.
We're in. But they are all ginger.
Yeah, I know.
That is a mad observation, that.
It is. Well, even the film Four Lions, when they do
The white
spoof,
one's like ginger,
yeah,
isn't he?
it's like a spoof, isn't it?
It's
And
a great film, that.
funny as. But yeah, so when we were on about what were we on about there? Oh, so I would like there to be something. I'd like it. I think it'd be great. But then I also think it'd be mad. You know, like the things that like the people who've died before you see you doing after they've died.
Oh, I can't be doing with that.
Do you get what I mean?
Just having your nan up there, just watching you fucking wank again.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Especially seeing some of your fetishes and that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you can't be having all your ancestors watching you, hoping that you're the one that. I'm just stopping the bloodline by just throwing my seed down the toilet.
Yeah, maybe as you go into heaven, they stop you and they say I use my nana for example. So she's went to heaven and then she goes. They say, all right, okay. So do you want to keep an eye on your family and that before they come back up? And she said, yep. And then they give her a list and say these are the things that you can watch them doing.
Yeah.
You can pick, like a Sky Plus,
Like Big Brother.
like a Sky Plus package.
Like you can't have a camera in the toilet, but you can
no,
pretty much watch everything else.
but then they said there's a Sky Plus package, and we've got the
Right.
and then, but if you want the elite one, it's
This
up to
one's
you.
got ads. You're gonna need ads from
Yeah.
this one if you want the free one.
Yeah, but this one's elite. This is at like
Yeah.
this is where you can go with like you see everything.
See all.
See, I'd be too curious. I'd be like, yeah, go on then.
Who's the first one you'd check up on?
what if I died
On
first?
your missus being like, you better not be fucking moving on
Yeah,
already.
check that. And then, would you harm people if you could?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be fucking with so many people.
What would you do? What type of things would you do?
Just annoy people. Just
What like?
leave the gas on. That might kill them. That might kill them.
Maybe you were Hitler in your last life.
Maybe. What would I do? Just fuck with, just annoy them.
Mm.
Kind of like having Bernard's watch. Remember Bernard's watch?
Yeah. Imagine being able to like that. Imagine being able to like just freeze time now. You know, like on Bruce Almighty. Is it Bruce Almighty where he freezes and he farts in his face? Is that Bruce Almighty? Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he farts in his face.
Yeah, the one on. Is it Bruce Almighty where he's, Hugh Hasselhoff? Oh no, it's Click.
Hugh Hasselhoff?
What's he called again?
David Hasselhoff. Hugh Hasselhoff? Is
I was
it
getting
Click
mixed
and
with
he
Hugh
farts in
Hefner.
someone's face?
Yeah, it's Click. He pauses it.
Right,
Did he?
okay.
Hasselhoff and David. Who's Hugh Hasselhoff?
I don't know.
I was thinking of like Hugh Hefner. At the
Right,
same time.
okay, yeah.
Jenny's up in heaven. Oh, Jenny's heaven was down here.
Yeah, he was in heaven here, 100%, man.
And then they were like, nah,
You've had enough fun.
yeah,
He's in limbo, him.
yeah. Limbo land.
I'd like if you went up and they just showed you a list of like everything you've ever had. No, just to see like over your lifespan, you've had this many bags of crisp,
Oh, yeah, it'd be great.
this many beers,
Mm.
you know, like cups
Yeah.
of coffee and all, just a tally,
Yeah.
just to really see. Because I'd love to see how much weed I'd had
Yeah.
and like how many fucking biscuits I've eaten. And that just like, there must be some crazy number. If you've seen it all written down, you'd be like, I've got a problem here.
I seen a thing with like Tom and Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura talking about blooming onions. The
thing.
yeah, and they were like, oh,
Like a deep fried
they'd
onion?
never heard about them before, and,
Yeah.
and they had them when they were in Australia,
Yeah.
and they were like, and then they were like, oh, do you know how many calories were in that? And I felt like saying to Tom Segura, if he's ever watching this, if he ever sees it, because they were going, oh my god, there's like 1,800 calories in it or something.
Yeah.
I felt like saying, come to Middlesbrough and get a fucking Palmo.
Get a Palmo, you shitbag.
Yeah, you fucking shithouse, Tom.
Speaking
I like you, Tom, but don't be a pussy. Come and get a Palmo.
Speaking of deep frying things, did you see that fella who like killed himself putting his head in a deep fryer?
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
What, that was how it's chosen. Is that what he wanted?
I think so, yeah.
Like, so he chose to kill
America,
himself,
Yeah.
like in a
Just
deep
turned his head
fat
into
fry.
a big chicken nugget. Yeah.
But why? But why would I don't get this. I don't.
'Cause people are mad,
Because
psychologically damaged, especially in America, or like the fucking all the drug addicts and all that, painkillers and prescription medication and all that. Everyone's gone fucking bananas.
because I
He just
always
put his head in there.
because I didn't realize this until yesterday, which is someone's going to call me thick for saying this, but it's a part of your brain, isn't it, that you feel your pain from. It's just that. So if you cut that bit off your brain, you wouldn't feel pain. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Because it's
So-
your nerves send the signal to the pain to your
Yeah.
brain, and then your brain goes, "Hey, that hurts. Don't stop doing this.
Yeah.
Don't touch that. It's hot or whatever."
Yeah. So like,
So
you think
I
that's
think
why
there is people who don't have that,
do you
and
think
they
people
won't feel pain the same.
just stick their head in a fucking?
I don't think
Deep
it didn't
fat
hurt
fryer.
him though. I just think he just mental and just wanted to kill himself. I'm just like,
I just find it mad that
fuck
you know,
this.
like when people kill themselves, they do it in like a
unless he was
painful way.
bobbing for chips.
Yeah. Because even a little splash of oil's like, ah!
Oh, it hurts, yeah.
I'll
Proper.
shout that. You know, even on the chip, you know, even if I'm cooking an egg or something.
It
And I
must
fucking-
have been mad if his head did fully. Do you know, like that we were talking about the pizza crunch gaff?
Yeah.
There's a place in Edinburgh or somewhere you can just take whatever you want in to fry.
Mm.
Like, his head will have come out fried.
Yeah, fried head.
Yeah.
Fried head sandwich.
But, like, that must have been mad to see.
Yeah.
Just a big fried, just a man with a fried head. Like
Yeah.
Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider.
Nicolas Cage.
My God.
Ghost
What a
Rider.
way to go,
What
eh?
a shit film.
I didn't say it. But yeah,
What's your favourite film?
it's a tough one, that. I like, don't know, because I mean, like Pulp Fiction, it's obvious one. Pulp Fiction's a belter.
Pulp Fiction's a good one.
Super bad. I'd love that.
Superbad's a great film.
But I don't really know, man. To be honest.
One of my favourite films is Dumb and Dumber.
Catch Me If You Can's a good film. Dumb and Dumber.
Catch Me If You Can
Great,
is good.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber 1, not the second one.
Yeah.
First one's fucking funny as.
Yeah, hilarious.
Where he goes to go out the bar and he goes, "We landed on the moon." So got some great
Do you
scenes
think we landed on the moon?
No.
There's a conspiracy one.
No, yeah, I do now.
You think we landed on the moon?
There's a thing with shadows and all that shit, isn't there? I don't know.
I think we might have went to the moon, but the footage isn't real.
Yeah.
I think it was all to do with the Cold War and the space race. And then they didn't think people would be able to see the footage again. Because even the footage they shown was a projection. It wasn't the straight footage. They showed the projector and they had to film the projector.
Yeah. It's mad though, isn't it, now that
And I can't get 5G in some places around here, and they made phone calls from the moon.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know. They're meant to be going back, aren't they? First time ever in like 60 years or something. Going back this month or next month.
Yeah, I don't even know who they are going though. Like, I know it's NASA obviously, but I don't know who.
I don't know who they are.
I wouldn't even know it because years ago it seemed like astronauts was such a big thing. Like, you know, Neil Armstrong and all that. Like, they seemed like they were like a well-known figure. You know, like, and now I wouldn't even be able to tell you who's like the astronaut.
I heard a story about people getting sick on the space station. That'd be shit, getting ill.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even
space.
give a fuck though. Now that's what I'm saying. Like, years ago, what was it Buzz Aldrin?
Buzz Aldrin
and Neil Armstrong were like heroes, weren't they, years ago? Now, if someone came in here now and I was talking to them, say I was sat on a train or something, and I was like, "Oh, what do you do?" And they're like, "Astronaut." I'd be like, "Oh, cool."
Is right, yeah.
I'd
have questions for.
Yeah, I'd have a few questions, but I'd be like, "Oh, that's cool, isn't it?"
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be like, "Oh my god." Oh my god. Did you know there's a guy who put his head in a deep fat failure? Is he a Chinese a chicken nugget or what? Got some Kool-Aid?
I just think it's mad, like,
I'm going to sit over there now, mate.
being the first person to do something. This proper stoner thought of, like, someone was the first person to do everything.
Yeah, it's mad.
That's ever been done.
Like milking a cow. That's the mad one, isn't it?
Milking a cow, eating anything.
Yeah, I know. The milking a cow
Drawing
was
something,
like someone thought
down.
if I cook this beef, like it'll make it like.
If I put that in it, oh my god, that's amazing.
Because I don't understand how we don't know stuff like, which we do know obviously from trying it from getting ill, but you know, like you pick an apple off a tree and you eat it, it's fine. But there's certain berries in that'd kill you.
Yeah.
Like, how do we know? I know the scientists who
Some
do.
people don't know though. Oh well, that'll be from trial and error of
death.
Some cunt ate it. He's dead. Don't touch them.
Yeah, but he might have been allergic to them.
Yeah, well, it's still just don't bother with them. Though,
do you know what I mean? So someone who's allergic to an avocado.
But I think, like, imagine
might just end up died. I was finishing the sentence before.
Yeah.
Before I just said someone's allergic to an avocado.
I don't know if anyone is allergic to avocados. But like, some stuff, I'm like, how could you, like, the balls it takes to be like the first surgeon?
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Or what? Like, oh yeah, I'll just cut this dude open, or
the first person to dip their head into a head.
The first person to turn themselves into a chicken nugget. Yeah,
chicken nugget head. I'm gonna have a look at that when I get in.
I've always been fascinated with the fella. I'm assuming it's.
I thought you said I've always been fascinated with fellas.
I've always been fascinated with fellas. The fella who first done like a male to female transsexual operation. You've got to be you've got to have confidence in yourself to be like, I could turn that into a fanny.
Yeah.
Like who's backing themselves to do that?
My mate.
Do you think you're the first person to do anything?
Probably on some things, yeah. There's probably some little things that I've done.
Some little weird things that you do that no one else has done.
Yeah, I've probably done some weird things. My mate once, I won't say his name, but he find it. I know he watches the pod and he'll find it fucking hilarious that I'm saying this. But he years ago, when we were all younger, 17-year-old. So there was this fucking. So years and years ago, this is before transgender was like a massive thing. We used to go to a gym. This is me and my mates years ago in a place called Yarm. Like, it used to be called Tall Trees, which is all shut down now. And there used to be a transsexual used to go there. And my mate used to work there as the gym instructor, another lad, I know, John. And he ended up having loads of problems at work because she tried it on with him and he fucking kicked off. And he was like, it's not for me, all that. And I don't know if he got banned out the gym. years later, I'm in this new gym. I'm in a jacuzzi, and this fucking woman comes in with a proper short back and sides, like a bit of a fucking butcher haircut.
Yeah.
Right? Massive bangers.
Yeah.
Like fucking massive, floating above the jacuzzi bubbles. And she's like half
There was the
flirting.
balls.
Yeah, and she's half flirting. And she's half flirting with me, and I'm like looking, and then I suddenly went, I'm suddenly looking, and I thought, yo, because I was like 14 when I went to this gym in Tortue. Believe it or not, I was 14 because you could get a gym membership at the school if you signed up from where my school was. But this is when I'm older. So I'm 17 now, and this woman's like half flirting with me, and I fucking. Halfway through talking to her, I collared on that she's like a fucking man.
She had a mustache.
Do you know what I mean? Like, she had a cock in her hand.
Mustache and Adam's apple.
And I realised, and I just went, "Did you used to go to Tortue?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, years ago." And then I thought, "Oh," and then like I'd heard this little daft rumour that I like, and it wasn't like a rumour; it was true. And anyway, cut a long story short, fucking about probably 6 months later. Me and all the lads after the boxing gym were all sat together and we were having a cup of tea because we used to sit and have a cuppa in a cafe now and again.
Yeah.
And my mate's talking, and one of the other lads goes, "Oh, so-and-so, I won't say his name, so-and-so fingered someone in so-and-so gym the other day in the jacuzzi, and she half wanked him." And like we were like laughing. We were like, "Oh, who was it?" And that, and he was like, "Oh," and he was like talking about. He's like, "She had fucking massive fake tits."
Yeah.
I was like, "Did she have short hair?" And he was like, yeah. And then like he thought it was just being a wind up, and I was like, ah. I was like, it's a fucking man, like that, and like me and my mates laugh. And then I told the story, and my mate James, the one who done the piece.
Not a man.
Yeah,
Was a man.
Yes, was a man. My mate James, who was doing who done the toast crack before. If you've watched any of the episodes, he put toast down his belly. And he was laughing his head off, and he just kept, and all he said for years was, "As if you were rubbing a bell end." as if you were when you were tickling a.
she'd had the fanny put in.
I'm just really
Stay.
It's a word I didn't even realise it was offensive until years ago. Just believe it.
Yeah.
You used to call it that, and I didn't realise it was offensive.
Yeah, no, it was. I didn't even realise what it was referencing.
But that's what you used to always say, James. James used to always say to him.
Yeah.
So, it was like, as if
So
you
she'd had the fanny put in.
Yeah.
So he wasn't just fingering a bumhole.
So we grew arms and legs with the story for it. We told him that we knew who it was before the sex change.
Right, yeah.
We said he was called Dave and he was a painter and decorator.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of fucking, do you know, like, I was just thinking Jim Carrey. Remember Ace Ventura?
Yeah.
When the detective was like a man.
Yeah.
And she's like making out with everyone.
Yeah.
And then he reveals that she's got a penis,
Yeah.
and all the fellas are like, like you couldn't do that now.
No,
like,
there used to be loads of movies like
that's
that.
such a ruthless.
Austin Powers. It's a man.
Yeah,
There's that. And
yeah.
then there was a scary movie where we all got secrets.
Oh
and
yeah,
she crosses her legs over.
Miss Man.
Yeah,
and the balls
Miss Man,
fall
the
out.
pair of
and that.
knackers fall out.
Yeah.
Ah,
But
you can see-
that Ace Ventura one where they're all like fully disgusted.
Yeah.
They done like a dating show, didn't he? Where it was
Is
a
that when
trans
he
woman.
fucking levers, isn't he? Is that when he batters her?
I don't know. Does he?
Sure, he batters
Oh,
her.
that's not good.
Yeah.
Not a
I'd
funny
be
thing to end
fucking
on.
raging like if there was a. Did you see that one round here, the local one, like a few months ago in the papers with the woman who was like a trans who said to the lad like, and she like didn't tell him that she was trans. She ended up getting jailed,
What? Why?
and then all the comments are just like, "How the fuck didn't he know?"
Comments probably ruthless. Yeah.
Yeah, how the fuck didn't he know?
Like I understand, like not telling someone is a bit of a weird one, but then also they're like, should they have to?
Yeah.
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 Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I suppose if you're gonna shag them, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
What if they haven't got a penis no more?
Just tell them, still need to be honest.
Nah, there's some fucking ones that'll trick you.
So if your bird said see you tonight when you got in off, I've got to tell you,
I used to be a man,
I used to be called Keith.
but she got a fanny now.
It used to be called Keith, and what you've been licking on,
Is a
an inside out penis.
deconstructed penis. I'll be like, well, gay now, I guess.
You'd be like,
But
oh
like,
yeah.
there's some, you see some of the fucking like in Thailand and that. Some of them are like you wouldn't think
Yeah. Well, let's say
They had
my
penises.
mate who go over there said the Thai transgenders are actually prettier than the women,
Exactly.
which just shows that men are better than at everything.
We're number one. We're number one.
First of all, Bruce Jenner, one fucking most beautiful woman in the world.
Yeah. So funny that. Well,
This is a joke before, by the way, just to remind
Yeah, it's
people,
a
this is
comedy
a
podcast.
comedy podcast, so we can say what we want. It's funny.
and if you've made it an hour and 15 minutes through and this is the part you get annoyed at, then
Fuck you.
that's your fault, I think. Don't know where to end on this one.
Anything coming up? I've got some
Uh,
shows in Grimsby. When I'm in Grimsby, I'll tell you when I
When's
am.
this out though? It's not
I know
out for
I've
2
done it. I've
weeks.
purposely said
All I can
that.
think about Epstein. So
Grimsby. When am I in Grimsby? I'm in Grimsby on the 27th and 28th of March.
there you go. Anyone from Grimsby listening, get down to them.
And we've also got some new material nights in Haha Comedy Hall in Colby Newham on the 12th of March and the 26th of March. We have a date till have been done by then, but yeah. So if anyone wants to go to them, Dean will probably be on some of them as well.
Yeah.
I imagine
Mm-hmm.
running some new shit. You're writing a lot at the moment.
Nah, I've just got loads of stuff that needs testing and trying, and I've tried it a few times, but I still haven't worked it out properly and all that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
need to sort that out.
Cool.
Some of it's a bit tough sell.
Yeah.
So
You'll get there, champ.
we'll get there. Where men are number one. Crickets.
It worked.
You want to sign us off with David Attenborough?
Thank you for watching Round the Houses podcast. I'm now going to take the back doors off my wife and spunk in her face.
Goodbye.